Right, so here's how to fill out your nutrition monitor, which is a way to check to see how well you're adhering to the diet plan throughout the Fatigue Fit program. So you've got basic rules here. 0 points is none. If you don't have anything, nothing or skipped. For example, okay, you can see on this top row here, which is an example of what a week might look like. This person, let's say it's me, has skipped breakfast on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I put 0 points in there because I've skipped it. Okay. On Monday, I had a 1 point, which is correct, healthy, or adhered to the rules in the meal planner. So if you refer to your meal planner, there are guidelines in there. You don't only give yourself 1 point if you eat exactly what I say in the meal plan, but it's whether or not you stick to the guidelines. So, and then you'll see on Saturday, I've given myself 2 points for breakfast where I have indulged, deviated from the rules in the meal planner because I had a bowl of porridge and some toast, for example, which is not in the guidelines. So as you go through this, you can do the same rules for lunch and the same rules for dinner. Okay, snacks and drinks works in a slightly different way. Effectively, where I say drinks on this one, I'm talking about calorific drinks. So if it's a 0 or almost 0 calorie drink, ignore it. Coffee with no milk or no sugar, ignore it. You can even ignore coffee with 1 sugar and a splash of milk as well, because that's almost no calories. What you can't ignore is lattes, cappuccinos, soy lattes, sodas, fizzy drinks, cola, apple juice, orange juice, anything like that will go down as a point. Okay, if you have lots of them or multiple ones, then you would put that down as 2 points. Same goes for snacks, all right? I've put down snacks in your plan as there are a list of snacks that are okay. If you put a snack which is okay, 1 point, okay? If you go with a snack that's not okay, for example, a muffin, croissant, pastry, toasty, whatever, that will be 2 points. If you have a snack and a drink, put it down as 2, all right? The idea, guys, in most cases, I don't really want you having calorific drinks or snacks, so that's why you're being scored for those scenarios. Booze or alcohol, okay? If you have nothing, 0 points. If you have a drink or two, then put that down as 1 point, and if you have more than that, a night on the booze, a night on the beers, a night on the vodka, whatever, we'll put that down as 2 points, okay? But ideally, during this program, I'd like you to be getting zeros. And then it will automatically tally up your totals for you. So color coding, if you fill this out online, i.e. if you adjust the Excel document and save it, it will automatically put a color in there for you. Here's an example, 2 there, and it turns to red. So red is what we don't want to have in there. And as you fill it out throughout the week, your end of week totals, okay, you've got totals down the right hand side, which will tell you whether or not that there's any problems with particular meal times or whatever. So on this example, you can see I've got 12 points and it's quite red on the dinner, which basically means my dinners are messed up. If we were to see a red on any of the bottom rows, it will tell me what days are messed up. So for example, usually people get to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and those ones tend to be more along the red. And this is a gradual number, so it will verge through the color spectrum from green, amber to red, depending on how severe you are, or how bad you've been or good you've been. So we're aiming for greens on all of these, both bottom and top row, really. So you've got 2 options, okay? As I said, you can fill it out on this document, so fill it out and save it as you go. I would suggest you do it at the end of every day, all right? If you want, you can probably fill it out on your phone if you've got Microsoft Excel on your phone. Most smartphones these days will do, in which case you can do it as you go along throughout the day, but I find it easier to do it at the end of every day. The other option is to print it. I've set it up so if you click print, it will automatically print it out on one sheet for you, okay, and you've got 6 weeks worth here, so you'll be able to do that. In this case, I would say leave it beside your bed, fill it out before you go to bed. Just have a quick reflection on what you've had throughout the day and score yourself. So just to reiterate, If you don't have anything, if you skip it, you don't need to score anything there. If you have a correct or healthy, then it's usually 1 point, and if you indulge, it's 2 points. The only deviations from that are booze. There's not really correct or healthy booze, because I don't recommend you have any. So if you have a couple of drinks, 1 or 2, put down 1 point. But if any more than that, put down 2 points. And with snacks, any snacks or any calorific drinks, put down 1 point. But if you have multiple, put down 2 points.